Hello again. Essex has a higher proportion of white residents than some other parts of Britain, and it is perhaps for this reason that Labour is determined that the least ethnically diverse parts of the county should have black MPs to represent them. As a part of this strategy, the Labour candidate for Clacton, the constituency which Nigel Farage is seeking to win, is a young black guy called Jovan Owusu-Nepal. He may be seen in the thumbnail to this video, and if nothing else, we can at once observe that he is a natty dresser with a pretty sharp hairstyle. He is also a man who apparently delights in the misery and unhappiness of others, specifically white people. Hearing that a parliamentary candidate wishes misfortune upon an entire ethnic group is more than a little disturbing. I mean, it would be disturbing in anybody, but for somebody hoping to take a seat in the legislature of the United Kingdom, I'm not at all sure that it's a good sign for racial harmony and community relations. We know about this because of an exchange on Twitter, to which I give a link in the description to this video. A black woman called Marley Harvitz tweeted that she intended to be vocal about how to tackle racism and also about the fact that she drank white men's tears on a regular basis, which I think we may safely assume was meant metaphorically. Jovan Owusu-Nepal tweeted back, "My favourite drink." This is worrying, to say the least of it. For one thing, it is deeply weird and makes him sound like a nasty piece of work. I rather suspect that even my greatest fans on this channel might wonder what on earth had got into me if I calmly told people here that rather than tea, coffee or beer, my favourite drink was the tears of black people. Do you think this might perhaps be interpreted as racism? Would it suggest to viewers that I took pleasure in the misery of other people simply because of their skin colour? It would be hard to know what other construction could possibly be placed upon such a bizarre statement, wouldn't it? I think that most of us would agree that it would mark me out as being a rather unpleasant character. Anybody who revels in and enjoys the unhappiness of others, especially an entire ethnicity, is probably not somebody with whom most of us would like to associate. For a man who seeks to be an MP, though, it suggests to me that this is a person with a massive grievance against white people, and one who actually says that he delights in seeing white people weeping, and that this is for him a pleasurable experience. Their tears are his favourite drink. I thought it worth drawing attention to this awful fellow as he is standing against Nigel Farage, and comparing his views with those of Farage might enable us to focus our minds a little and decide whose values and beliefs we might prefer. That Labour chose a candidate who is an avowed racist, and that this did not debar him from standing for their party, tells me pretty much all that I need to know about the modern Labour Party.